Hello, friends. Welcome to your Yoga Pilates hybrid class, focusing on the abs and the booty. We start lying down, soles of the feet on the mat, just taking a few moments to settle in, and then let the knees drop open and bring them back up. Going as fast or as slow as you'd like, just gently opening through the hips, preparing for this workout we're about to get in. A few more just like that. And then we can hug the knees into the chest and start to rock side to side. Using your core already, helping you get back up onto the back and over to the other side. Just kind of rolling around. Having fun in the beginning, carrying it with us through the rest of the class. And sucking the navel into the spine, we're going to come into boat pose. Lifting ourselves up, shins are parallel to the mat, holding here for a breath, feeling nice and strong. And then we start to tap the toes, one foot and then the other, alternating. Beautiful. Evening out both sides. And then we're going to plant the feet on the mat, slowly roll back, and then lift back up the chest, trying to keep the feet on the mat. It's a little difficult. Rolling back and lifting back up. Doing this one more time. Already working through the core and preparing for bicycles. Keeping the chest lifted. On the exhales, we twist, reaching opposite elbow to opposite knee. Moving slow and steady, trying to keep your balance on that place in the sit bones. If you want to lie down on the back, that's okay too. But I believe in you. You got this. Feeling stronger already, getting stronger every day. Evening out, and gently releasing the legs down to the mat. Lying on our right side, straightening both of the legs, and we lift the left leg about 10 times, squeezing through the glutes, using our hands to help stabilize us, pressing through the mat. Nice, strong, active legs. Just a few more. And then we're going to bend the knee and take the knee in towards the chest. Really working the legs here and the core. Going to get a nice little sweat in today. Gently releasing the leg. We can stay on our side plank variation on the elbow, or we can lift up into side plank, extending the arm, turning our attention to the shoulders here, trying to tap the other hand. Tap the wrist, the forearm, just opening up like a book and closing. Doing about 10 of these, depending on your rate. Could be a little more, could be a little less. Gripping through the fingertips, and then reaching that knee back into the chest, about 5 of these. Keeping the navel sucked into the spine. Releasing down to high plank. We can lower down onto the knees or stay in high plank for chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2. Your goal is 5. So if we need to lower down to the knees at any point, that's totally okay. Keeping good form, elbows tucked into the sides. Beautiful. Coming to lie on the left leg. And taking our right leg up in the air, extending 10 times, squeezing through the glutes, nice and strong in the back, chest is lifted. enjoying this moment of challenge. And then taking the knee into the chest. About 2 more of these before coming into our side plank, whichever variation suits your needs today. Lifting up, extending the right arm up to the sky, and closing it. Trying to tap the wrist, feeling the shoulders, feeling the body sensations, quieting the mind, challenging ourselves today. Beautiful. And then taking the knee into the chest. Gaining some strength, some mobility, and flexibility here. Releasing back to high plank and lowering down to the belly. Taking the hands behind the head or out by the sides. Lifting up the chest, working through the lower back, mobilizing the spine. You can tuck the toes if that helps, some stability. Making sure we're not crunching the neck, taking our gaze slightly in front, mostly down. One more. And release the arms, make a little pillow here for yourself. Just bending each leg, alternating. Before we raise the legs like we did the chest. And send the legs up, rooting down through the pelvis. Active in all of your muscles. Full body workout. About 3 or 4 more breaths here with this movement. Before releasing the legs, pressing the hips back to the heels, resting in child's pose for a moment, maybe catching our breath. And then coming onto all fours, coming into balancing tabletop. Left arm reaches out and crunch. Opposite arm and leg. Inhaling on the length, exhaling to round. One more of these. And release, switching sides, moving with the breath. Finding your inner strength, building your outer strength, and release, tucking the toes, coming to the side of the mat, long edge, wide-legged forward fold, raising the arms up, finding a little hip sway here first, and then lowering the chest, taking the hands to the hips, or maybe behind the back, just raising and lowering the chest, nice and controlled. Extending from the hips. We might be feeling the burn by now. Smile at it. And extending the arms out to shoulder height. We're going to tap the opposite ankle. Making this a fluid motion, still connected to the core, not forgetting to breathe. Keep going, you got this. And then we're going to even out both sides before coming into goddess pose. Pointing the toes out to the edges of the mat, releasing the hips down. Squeezing through the glutes, taking a little check-in. Then lifting up one heel at a time, working through the calves, through the glutes, opening the hips. And maybe we try both heels at the same time. We can add in little pulses in between. One more and release. Big star pose, sweeping up to the front of the mat. Exhale the arms to cactus. Bringing the right knee up, twisting across the body, twisting with it about 5 times. And then we'll twist against the knee. Now we twist the opposite way. The knee is still going to the right or to the left. We're twisting the opposite. Beautiful, getting those obliques. And then we begin the other side, twisting with the knee. And then twisting against. Squeezing the shoulder blades. And then we can shake it out a little bit, standing feet together. Lifting the right leg and tapping the mat. Trying to only move the leg, hands can come to the hips for stabilization. Squeezing the quadriceps. Beautiful. And then doing the left side. Grounding through that foot. Feeling tall and strong and powerful. And release. Coming to lie down on the back, preparing for bridge lifts. Sending the hips up, the pelvis up on the exhale, and then bringing it back down. Doing about 10 of these. Making these movements slow and controlled. And then on the very last one, hold it. One more. Boom. Keep it up. Squeeze everything. Send it a little bit higher if you can. Breathing nice and deep. Exhale, release. Sending the legs up to the sky. We're going to scissor kick them down. Scissoring the legs. See how far down you can get before bringing them back up. This one is going to burn your lower belly. If you're looking to trim lower belly fat, this one is for you. We do these for 3 rounds. Taking your time, we're almost done. You've almost made it through. One more, bring it down and back up. Amazing. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug for a job well done. Maybe rock gently side to side, catching your breath. And whenever we like, we can release up to a sitting position. And I thank you for joining me in this fun little hybrid workout class. I hope you got your sweat on and you're feeling strong. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.